What's Raven, Ravens?
Welcome to Atherton on Air. I'm Duncan Irwin.
And I'm Alex Moaloa.
Here's what's trending.
Last week, we mentioned how Atherton band students Rizzy, Duncan, and Timor made it to the All-State. Here's some more insight on that awesome achievement.
So there's like 2 rounds. So we start with like card music. We get like rose etudes for clarinet, and then like it's hard music, but literally all you have to do is just practice.
For jazz band on bass, I've been playing bass for the majority of my life, so I've kind of gravitated towards like, I guess just like being better at it, because it's something that you can really utilize versus like a lot of instruments. It's like hit or miss. Like you can learn how to play the guitar and then you might make money from it or you might not. But when it comes to like jazz and playing the bass, I feel like there's a lot more opportunities to like actually succeed, I guess.
That's really impressive. Speaking of music, Miss Foster, the German teacher, took her students down to the concourse to teach them how to waltz.
German 3 class is practicing the waltz because we were going over classical music and like genres of classical music. So we're just practicing how to like step in a box, and like there's this twirl that no one seems to know how to do, including me.
So part of level 3 is an art unit. So we're talking about arts. So one of the things why I teach during that unit is waltzing. The waltz is an Austrian dance. The significance of the waltz is this, that it is, from a cultural perspective, everybody waltzes. Every person in Austria knows how to waltz. I think it is important for you to be exposed to dancing. I mean, I hope they enjoyed themselves.
It's pretty neat how we can teach culture, not just language. In other news, the Yarn Club had its very first formal meeting in the library on Monday. We figured we'd knit together some more information on this unique new group.
So I decided to sponsor Yarn Club because Savannah came in the library this year and would sit down quietly and crochet. And I said, well, why don't we do a club? We are asking if anybody at home has any kind of needlepoint, yarn, crochet tools, any knitting tools, anything that you're not using, to donate to the club so that we have supplies here for anybody that wishes to join us.
Crocheting for me is really about like de-stressing. I started crocheting over COVID and just give myself something to do because it really was boring. And Miss Waters was like, Savannah, you should teach me how to crochet. And I was like, you know what we should do? We should create a yarn club so we can teach everyone to crochet. I'm just kind of teaching them what I know. We're starting off with a few simple stitches like single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. And then once everybody kind of gets the basics, we'll progress into more of like a communal space where we're just crocheting and talking.
Yarn Club is going to be every Monday right after school from about 2:30 to 4.
I can't wait to see how this club unravels. Anyways, you want to know what's funny?
What?
This next segment, where we took to the halls to see if anyone had some good jokes to lay on us.
Hello everyone, my name is Lexi Goki.
And I'm Milo Ippolito.
And today we are going to be asking people if they have any funny jokes for us.
Let's get started.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Fill up my cup, I'm thirsty.
Ah, thank you.
Tell me a joke.
I went to Iraq and Iran.
That's crazy.
Give me 2 good reasons to never drink out of the toilet.
You'll get very sick and people will make fun of you.
Nah, number 1 and number 2.
Do you have a joke for us?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupted cow.
Interrupting cow who?
Moo.
So a frog walks into a bank and he goes up to the teller and her name is Patricia Whack. He says, hi, I need to take out a loan for $50,000. And she goes, well, that's a lot of money. I need to know that you're going to be able to pay that back. And she said, let me go talk to my manager. So she goes to the back and he just sighs and he said, it's a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone.
Oh my God. I have a joke. How many cans of paint does it take to cover a wall?
How many?
Depends on the size of the wall.
True.
Do you have a joke?
I do. Why were the fish's grades so low?
I don't know. Why?
Because they were below sea level. Anyways, back to the anchors.
What a wicked sense of humor.
You want to know what's also wicked? Dyed hair.
If you're a real Raven, chances are you've either seen someone in the hall sporting some interesting hairstyles or colors, or you are that someone yourself. Here's a few students that had to say about their hair.
My hair, I dyed it purple and green. This is the second time I've dyed it actually. I initially just bleached it, and then top part was dyed purple, but it never really faded out. And then so the second time I got it dyed, we just touched up the purple a bit and then got the green put in.
I got it done a little bit towards the end of the school year last year. I went into the salon and I didn't know what colors I wanted, and I said, just show me like the brightest, like boldest colors you have. And she showed me these two colors and I was like, I want both of them. And so we got to work, and then over the summer it kind of faded a little bit, which made it like how it is in the back, and then kind of the like sunset rainbow effect. So that's how I got it to where it is now.
I dyed my hair the night before we came back to school, and I've been wanting to dye it for a while. And also I knew a lot of people that dye their hair, and also just something fun to do.
That's all the hair we have for today.
For Atherton on Hair, I'm Alex Moaloa.
And I'm Duncan Irwin.
Keep it rolling, Ravens.